What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning into another video. If you made it past my intro, I applaud you. I know it didn't have much cars in there or anything pertaining to like my builds or anything like that, future plans, but today I'll show you guys a little more, show you my both cars in detailed, the ins and the outs, the good and the bad, and I'll probably tell you guys about future plans. And most likely we'll go to the shop, see what my boy Kern's doing, and see if he could do something to the cars. I have like all of my cars always have like parts, bro, like headlights, well, not headlights, I apologize, but turn signals for the Koki, some actual bulbs because I wanted my headlights to be bright, and just some like dress up nuts for the fenders because right now my fenders are like whack. So I'll show you guys the cars. I'm currently warming them up. As you can tell behind me, you can probably see the E36 and the Koki I just got out of. Yeah, so like I was explaining to you guys, yeah, that was weird, noise in the background, but they're out of whack. They're like way off from where they're supposed to be. Zip type mob for life, 240 owners type shit, and they need like just to be placed back properly because the fenders are a bit. Like, I'll show you a better example.
Okay, so here's a better example of what I mean, but like this space is not supposed to be there, obviously. If it's stock, it's not gonna be like that. So same thing with my back bumper. I have to line them up a little better. But even when I open the door, you hear this. That weird noise. I know I have to line it. My boy Chris actually told me there's a hinge in here because one of my doors don't stay open. Probably the passenger side. And yeah. So let me show you guys more where we be today after I move these both cars. Alright guys, so these are the cars, 36 and 240SX, that's 14. So the good and the bad about the 240, let's start with this one. The good, it's a 240, that's 14. I actually got it with the Koku front conversion done to it. It's a 95. Cool little racing steering wheel. Let me open it up for you guys to see. Cool racing steering wheel, full Koku kit, stock rims, beautiful. So like I said, I'll do the good first, and then I'll do the bad. The interior is immaculate. Immaculate. I mean, the door card on the driver's side is kind of, boof, but I plan on taking these out, so I didn't really care, for the condition of them, even though I can clean them up. Tough stuff. And some water, also. Probably a steam treatment, I'm not sure. But I'm good at DIYs, so on this channel you guys will see a lot of that. The door card's messed up. What else is good about the car? It has a full exhaust. Full exhaust. The previous driver installed the kill switch. I'm not gonna disclose where it is, but since I hear somewhere. Stock KA. It's pretty clean, apart from like cosmetic work needed. Yeah, so the car's a stock KA. Nothing too crazy done. Little NGK distributed wires. Probably did a tune-up not too long ago, the previous owner. I don't know if this is an actual AEM intake or not, but looks cool. Some D-Max coils. I looked up these coils because I've never really heard of them. I'm new to the JDM scene as far as like 240s. I had a SC before, but I would always do like BCs or D2s or something like that. They aren't, you know, top level, but they aren't bottom level. Like, we sit right in the middle, comfortable. But D-Max coils, I looked them up. I saw that they were from Up Garage. For you guys who aren't familiar, that's JDM website that sell like car parts and stuff. You should check it out. I'll probably post a link in my description box down below. What else is good about the car? I mean, the car is pretty, you know, pretty clean. Like, it has little stuff like this, you know, it's little rust under, nothing crazy to say that, you know, I need a throw in a car or anything to, you know, put everything over. Like, it's pretty okay. The bad, let's start. I mean, this carbon hood is chipped like in both corners. Like, my fender on this side is like bent in and then out. The previous owner had some wide wheels, so it probably hit the fender and like dinged it in. Let me see if I can show you better. Yeah. The kit that the car came with, well, the kit the car came off of was a red car, so you can see like red on the bottom. What else? I've been having idle issues as far as the car shutting off. I've looked up on forums and on Google, and most people tend to say it's the IAC valve, so I'll most likely look into that and try to clean it, or if it needs changing, change it. The car, oh, another good thing, forgot to mention, the came with headers. The bad, back to the bad. The paint, man, the paint is ridiculous. I recently started wrapping cars, so most likely I'll be wrapping it myself. I don't really do body work right now, but probably in the future we'll look back on this video and I'll be doing body work. So yeah, I don't do body work as of yet, but I'm pretty handy, so I may try to do the body work on my own for content for the channel. I may send it off to the body shop to get it done, and then I wrap it. Who knows? We'll just have to see. If I tell you, I'll be lying to you, honestly. Okay, what else is bad about the car? I mean, this is not bad really, but I'm missing this little top deck piece here that covers the speakers. And I guess that's really all the bad I have to say about the 240, man. It's not really that bad of a car. You know, it's one of my dream cars, so like I wanted this since I was like 13. I'm currently 26. I turned 26 this year, so you know, I waited for the right one. Like, I've been sending 240s to my boy Kern for a minute, and he would always tell me, "Oh, just wait for the right one. The right one will pop up," and it definitely did, because I didn't even have to purchase this one. Well, I bought it indirectly. So I had a E90, a bag E90. I'll insert a pic, and I traded the bag E90 for this, and it was an even trade, no cash on top or anything like that, and I ended up with a 240, bro. Shit. So this is my 1995, I believe, E36 323 CI, I believe, or one of them. I've had the car for about, say, 6 months. I purchased it as is, without the paint, the lights. That's pretty much it. Like, I just painted it, put on the lights, painted the calipers so the car can look nice when it's rolling. I have different wheels to throw on, so it's most likely gonna, you know, come off of the ESRs, or they might be my winter beaters. I'd like to lower it, you know, most likely on some BC coilovers. We going stiff boy on this one because these aren't actually stock fenders. The video may not do it much justice, but I have over fenders, and
get fiberglass, so like if my lip was to hit this, it would be over. Like I didn't do the riv nuts, sorry. I didn't do riv nuts. I wanted it to look kind of more on the OEM side, so my body man actually hooked it up as to where it looks like this. If you come really close, like you may see like these little things here, but I mean, I can't complain other than that. Like, looks pretty good. Oh, a bad I can point out off the bat is my window, both sides. The acculator needs to be changed. I ordered them, they're on the way. Most likely we'll be doing a DIY video on that so that you guys can see how to do it for people with wagons. Wagons, I'm sorry. My mind is so far. For people with coupes, convertibles. So this is the rear. Pretty wide. Looks nice. Same deal. No riv nuts. Wanted it to look close to stock. You can see them if you look really close. Let's see if I can focus the camera. There you go. Here's one. I have to get a cover for this. They sell them on eBay, like $8, $10 to cover those holes. It doesn't get wet because there was an antenna there previously, so like the base and everything is still there. So it doesn't get wet in any type of way. Have some tails on the way. Can't wait to show you guys those on the channel. Those are actually really fire. Really fire, man. They're, you know, far from like USDM spec. So they'll look great on the car. Okay, so let's go with the good. The car is beautiful, bro. Like, look at this. The car is fucking beautiful. You can't complain. The bad, I think it's just the stance. That's the bad on this one, and the acculator for the back window. But I have plans for this one, mostly stance. May do some camber, hot boy type shit, you know. Lower more in the rear. Probably don't hold me to this one, but most likely I'll be doing carbon fiber side skirt extensions. I'll try to get a carbon lip and probably M3 mirrors, or if you guys, you know, subscribe and help me out in these videos, we could do some D-cup ones on these. They're like E46 mirrors, but they're, you know, different. Okay, so back to the good about this car. I mean, apart from it being beautiful, the steering wheel that it came with, like it matches the rims so well. Like from the outside, it looks really cool. E36 mats. Oh, biggest thing I forgot. How could I forget? It actually came with a hardtop clip, and I'll reveal both the price I paid for both the cars, the 240 and the E36, in a minute. Yeah, it came with a hardtop clip. It came with these, I guess they're called half taillights. Correct me if I'm wrong. Write in the comment section below. Came with the kit, the wide body, quote unquote, or over fenders, whichever you prefer to call them. It came with the wheels. It came with some coils, some Royceland coilovers. It came with a radio with Bluetooth on it. And what else? Oh, it has a M52 in here. I always wanted an E36, and this one popped up about 7 months ago. And I had a black one last year. I sold it for about $1,800 with BC coils. I don't believe I sold it with the rims, because I didn't sell it with the rims. I actually sold the rims to my brother. Okay, yeah, so I ended up selling the wheels to my brother, and still getting used to having my phone or my camera out. But I sold the wheels to my brother, and I ended up selling the E36. So I ended up breaking even with how much I sold the car for, and then selling the wheels to my brother. I ended up, you know, having just enough after I sold that car. But then I always wanted to, you know, build a really clean E36, and this one came up with the over fenders, the rims. He was asking, I believe, $4,000 for it, or $4,500. Akil, correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. I ended up getting him to $3K with the wheels, the hardtop clip, the engine in there, everything. Like, I was, you know, ecstatic over this deal. I didn't know the guy. Me and him are friends now. He always comments and hits me up to show me. Well, we exchange information on like the builds, because he has I believe an older 5 Series he's building now, not an E34, probably like an E38 I believe it's called. But he has one of those. After he sold me this, he picked up that, and we stay in contact. I show him like the changes I've made, and his dream was just to see it like this. Like, he told me he was in high school when his dad picked it up. I am the third owner. The person that sold it to him owned a junkyard, and this was his personal car. So he ended up, I guess, putting it out in the yard for sale, and my boy Akil ended up seeing it, picked it up, and it ended up coming back to this condition. Like, it's crazy. All right, guys, and the 240, I recently put the cars back in. Such a hassle. I'll be using the E36 to go to the shop tonight. But the 240, I actually spent $0, like I told you guys before. I picked up a bagged, my friends always call me lucky, but I picked up a bagged E90 for $3,200, and I traded it for the 240. So I guess you can say I paid $3,200 for my S14 with the Koki front. I recently picked up, should I say it? Yeah, fuck it, I'll say it for you guys. I recently picked up a 5-speed trans, because it's automatic, as you saw before. And we have everything, clutch pedals, slave cylinder, everything to actually make it a manual car, and probably boost. Yeah, as far as builds, this car is not going to be anything too fast. Talking about the E36, it's not going to be anything too fast. That, on the other hand, I'll try to fully build the engine. Or I was talking to my boy Kern. You're gonna hear me talk about Kern a lot, because like I talk to him. He's like the person with all the brains, all the knowledge when it comes to this car stuff. I'm new compared to him. But yeah, we're gonna try to buy a block on the side, build the block fully, and most likely boost this with a good turbo, and then transfer the turbo and the manifold and everything over to the block after. My goal is high 6s, 650, you know, street car. It's not gonna be a drift build. I'm not gonna, you know, be sliding all over, at least not on the track. But, you know, street car, fun build. My E36 is just a stance car, fun build, and that's what my channel's about, bro. Just having fun, you know, nothing too crazy. Not putting, you know, too much thought into, you know, just living life and doing the things you enjoy. Just have fun, you know. Be wise with your decisions, but always make sure you're, you know, having enjoyment out of whatever situation you're in. Yeah, guys, so I'm not too sure if I will end up going to the shop tonight. I've been calling my boy Kern, no answer. Kern, what the fuck, bro? But just in case I don't, I want to thank you guys for, you know, taking the time, as always. You know, I'm very grateful for you guys watching my channel. You know, all your comments, the new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Don's Concepts. And I mean, shit. Like, comment, subscribe. Boom.